Welcome to another episode of Casting Judgement. Today we're going to talk about some childhood cartoons we watched as a kid. Mainly, 2000s cartoons. Some a little older, some a little newer. Who knows? Who wants to start first?
I'll go first. What cartoon stations did y'all like the most? Was it Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, or Disney? What do you think, James?
Oh, God. Honestly, I'd probably have to say Cartoon Network. I watched that a lot as a kid.
Dude, I loved Cartoon Network. Especially like Ed, Edd, and Eddy. That's like one of my favorite shows ever.
Dude, Ed, Edd, and Eddy was...
Ed, and Eddy's legit, dude.
Ed, Edd, and Eddy was awesome.
I love Ed, Edd, and Eddy. Especially episode, like, my favorite episode ever for Ed, Edd, and Eddy is when you got Ralph and Eddie. They had like a little competition or something, like a duel, and literally Ralph beats the shit out of Eddie with a piece of fish. I was like, that's my favorite one ever, dude.
Dude, I honestly have to think... I think my favorite episode was when you had all of them and they were on that little fake plane. And Johnny orders the fucking one.
No, it's Plank.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
Johnny orders this one dish, and he gets his
yeah.
little bean, and then Plank he gets his big lobster freaking dinner with a steak and everything. He's like, "What do you mean you special ordered?"
Yeah, I like that. That's funny.
that was one of my favorite episodes of Ed, Edd, and Eddy. That was funny.
Like Codename Kids Next Door was one of my favorites too. I love that.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Dude,
Codename Kids Next Door was pretty good.
Like Courage the Cowardly Dog too. I was like one of my favorites.
Courage really, I mean, I liked it, but it wasn't one of my favorites. It wasn't one that it didn't draw my attention, I guess.
Dude, I liked it. I don't know why. I watch all of them.
That one was a really good one. I watched that one a lot. I think I watched all the episodes.
I ain't gonna lie, dude. I even watched Powerpuff Girls.
Dude, I watched Powerpuff Girls too.
Mojo's
so
like, he's legit, dude. I like it. Mojo Jojo.
Courage is one of those ones that, kind of freaked me out as a kid,
Courage? How?
Yeah, well...
Dude, there was a lot
I want to tell you straight up.
There's a lot of creepy crap in Courage.
You think that old man is, like, hateful to Courage, but when you get older, if I had a dog like that, I'd probably tell him to shut the hell up, too.
Well, no, I'm talking, like, every episode.
Am I wrong,
Into
though,
the
dude?
world
No.
thing was happening. Like,
All
there
right.
was one episode where he finds this tablet, and this tablet's, like, it brings on the sins that, what was it, Egypt? Like,
Yes,
Moses
yeah.
and all this other stuff. And, like, every episode was like that. Every episode had, like, some huge catastrophe
I'm going
that
to tell you right now, dude.
was going to wipe everybody out.
If I'm Courage and these fucking old fucks get kidnapped every other episode, I'm leaving these motherfuckers, dude. Like, fuck you all. I'm tired of you. We're done. Especially, I also liked, what was it, Codename Kids Next Door? I already said that, yeah. Yep. Code Lyoko. That was one of my favorites.
Code Lyoko is pretty good. I mean, I thought...
I don't know why I couldn't finish the series, but it was one of my favorite ones. I came off the school bus, so that's when I came over and watched.
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning, like, Code Lyoko was awesome. And then they got to the second season of it, or wherever, where the girl that was stuck in the game, she kind of got out, and then she became a normal person and all this stuff. It was a really interesting game, or a really interesting cartoon. I really liked it as a kid.
It was badass, dude. What about you, Jonathan? What do you like?
Oh, jeez.
You've been pretty quiet over there.
The channels?
Yeah, let's go.
Jeez, as a kid, obviously, I watched all of them. Like, I watched Boomerang, I watched Cartoon Network.
Oh, dude, Hanna-Barbera is the best cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
It has some of the best cartoons.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all those old classics, they're really good.
You know what Hanna-Barbera is, dude?
No, I really don't.
That's like the Jetsons, the
Oh,
Flintstones.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Boomerang.
Well, it's Hanna-Barbera. That's the,
Yeah.
but you got like Tom and Jerry and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Like
yeah, I mean, I know what
Johnny
you're talking
Quest.
about. Like,
not Johnny Test. I freaking hate Johnny Test.
No, definitely Johnny Quest.
Johnny
like
Bravo.
we're talking.
I don't think Johnny Bravo is not made by Hanna. Hanna-Barbera is like the old cartoons.
Real
like,
old.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so like before Scooby-Doo and all that stuff.
Scooby-Doo is Hanna-Barbera.
The original.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I don't think Hanna-Barbera is a thing anymore.
No, they're out of business now. They were some of the best cartoons ever.
But geez, like Nickelodeon, Disney.
Dude, like, okay.
I don't see how they're out of business if they made Scooby-Doo. Like, Scooby-Doo is one of those iconic
I don't know if they. Dude,
cartoons.
I don't know if they like
sell out or something.
Maybe,
to somebody?
Dude. Literally, their cartoons can stand the test of time. I don't care.
Yeah.
I can literally watch them at any point in time in my life and be like, dude, I still like these. Especially Tom and Jerry. If you don't like Tom and Jerry, dude, you're nuts. Like,
there's a lot of weird shit that happens in Tom and Jerry.
like what?
like some implied shit. Like there's an episode where like Jerry grabs this big what do they use to stoke the fires back in the day? That little pump
Pokers?
thing. Yeah, no,
Oh.
not the poker. The thing that pushes air into
Yeah,
it.
I got you. Go
Okay,
ahead.
well, there's one of those episodes where like Jerry is all like pushed up against a wall, or no, Tom is pushed up against a wall, and you see Jerry have one of those things, and he shoves it into something. It doesn't show what,
his
and he
butt?
starts pumping it up, and then you see
Well, that's
Jerry,
like you-
see
dude.
Tom jump up and like
Only
shoot up.
perverted people like you would like think something like that.
Well, I mean, really though, like all those old cartoons that we watched as kids, they did have a lot of inappropriate shit in them.
Dude,
They had a lot of
at least they were
inappropriate
good.
stuff.
At least
They
they're
were
not some
really good.
retarded crap like Gumball, dude, where like you don't even know what the fuck's going on.
You think
It's just
Gumby?
stupid. Huh?
Gumby?
Well,
Gumby?
Gumby
Yeah.
was cool.
Yeah.
I like
I
Gumby.
thought that's what he was referring to.
No,
What the hell's
Gumball.
Gumby?
You never seen Gumby? It's like
It's clay animation.
Yeah, it's clay.
Oh, that sounds lame, dude.
Oh no,
It's pretty good.
So
It's
bad.
cool.
Gumby
very
is so
cool.
sweet.
Do y'all want to know a really bad cartoon? That's that Camp Lazlo. That
Dude,
cartoon
yeah.
was
I remember
so
Camp
stupid.
Laszlo.
That's one of my Reese's favorite shows, dude. You know?
I'm not saying that I liked it. I'm just saying that's one I remember.
All right, did you like My Misadventures of Flapjack?
Yeah.
I love that show.
Dude, that's a
That was
great
good
show.
That was good. I
The
liked
Candy Barrel.
How do I say it?
Come, Captain Knuckles, no! Bubby, I love you. I love you too,
Dude, that was a
honey.
great show. That was a fantastic show.
That was Chowder.
Good, dude. Chowder.
Chowder? I
Yes.
remember
Chowder was
Chowder.
pretty good.
Ridiculous, dude.
Dude, I loved the show though. It was funny. I mean,
Say show, you want to talk about a show weird, right? Watch Ben 10 and tell me there's
Oh,
not
dude.
and tell me there's not some weird sexual connection between him and his cousin. I swear, dude, there is.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I think Ben 10 was probably one of my favorite like cartoons growing up.
dude,
I love
see,
Ben
I feel
10.
sorry for your generation.
I had the
Okay, hold on,
Omnitrix and
hold on.
everything, dude. I had
Ben
the video
10,
game.
okay, Ben 10 is one of the better cartoons to come out in the newer generations.
What's the new? You know when Ben 10 came out?
You know, I
Ben 10
like
came
Ben
out
10.
in the early 2000s.
Like 2000, I want to say like 2006 or some shit.
It's definitely a newer one. But then,
Is
but
it?
then they
No, not
came.
anymore.
They had
That's not really considered new now.
well, not now, but they did have like a live action like version of the show.
They did.
Yeah,
Was it as bad as the live action?
it was like a
version of
movie.
Death Note?
I
can't be no
remember
worse than the cartoon,
I remember
dude.
being super excited like going
cartoon's
on the
not
bus
bad.
for school.
Bro, it's okay, dude. I can't go over him going, I'm a plumber. It's like, dude, shut the hell up, dude. I don't care about you being a plumber. And wait, how many seasons do we gotta go before this guy can actually fucking master this watch? Like, come on, man.
it's just a watch.
Well,
We
now
do- we
now
do
they
that every
have.
day.
I'm pretty sure now they
Now
have
they
like,
have a series where he has
another
mastered
guy.
the watch.
they have like another guy that has like an anti-Omnitrix or whatever.
That's weird, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched it here recently, but yeah, eventually he does master the Omnitrix, and
Okay,
he's-
dude. I will take Jackie Chan Adventures.
Oh, dude,
over,
Jackie
Dude,
Chan
Jackie
Adventures
Chan
is
you
just
can't
shit.
compare that
over
though, 'cause Jackie
that garbage
Chan
ass Ben
Adventures-
10 any day, dude.
Oh
Jackie
yeah.
Chan Adventures is on a completely different level. That's
Man.
not fair.
Yeah,
to put
Jack-
them
Do
in
you
the same
remember?
category.
Do you remember anything from Jackie Chan Adventures?
I remember. Oh yeah, Jackie.
That's all you remember?
No, I wrote
One
it.
more.
What did they go
thing.
after? What did they go?
They
Okay,
Need
went
more
after these
garlic.
talismans, and then they went after these talismans because these the foot soldiers or whatever they were,
Shadow
the
Warriors, something like
Warriors
that, wasn't it?
were whatever they're called. They were trying to get them to resurrect the dragon.
I don't know the dragon's name, but anyways, the talismans is from the dragon. The
Yeah, I
talisman,
know.
Yeah.
The talismans are from the dragon. Those talismans are the dragon's powers split up into the mini talismans.
Like 12, I want to say. Well, probably not. It's probably
I
less
think
or
there was
more.
like 12. There's one for each of the
Zodiacs.
zodiacs.
Yeah.
12.
A show that's like Jackie Chan Adventures that I watched as a kid. Shaolin Showdown.
Love
Dude,
Shaolin.
Shaolin
I mean,
Showdown
that,
was
like
the
that
shit.
was like crazy. Like when you're kids, it's
I loved it too, though. I like the going for the Shandong Wu. Like Serpent's
yeah,
Tail,
yeah.
Reverse Smear. That's the only two
Yeah.
I can remember, dude.
I love that, man.
I can't remember any of the other like Shandong Wu besides those two.
I'm just saying. I really like Shaolin Showdown.
They
I
had
really
a gauntlet
like Jackie
too,
Chan
though, but I
Adventures.
can't remember the gauntlet's name off of Shaolin Showdown.
Oh, dude, I can't remember none of them.
Really?
I can't remember any of the names of the items. I
It's
just
hard.
I
dude. Like,
remember
it's
watching
been
the
so
show.
long since I've actually seen the show, so it's been a while. It's been a while, dude.
It's been a while.
I've also like Pinky the Brain when I was a kid too. I watched the crap.
Oh
out of it.
yeah.
Oh, what about Invader Zim?
See, dude. Okay, that's where I'm curious. Okay, I want to ask you guys this question. Like, are you a Cartoon Network guy? Are you a Nickelodeon guy? Or are you like a Disney guy, Reese?
Probably Cartoon Network. I think Cartoon Network probably had a lot
That's
better
pretty much
cartoons.
all I watched. Cartoon Network or the CW. Like, I really never watched Disney
the CW.
or Nickelodeon. Only Nickelodeon I really remember is SpongeBob. And I
That's true.
haven't even seen all the episodes of SpongeBob, dude.
What
I
other shows were
actually
on
hated
Nickelodeon
SpongeBob.
other than SpongeBob?
I actually hated
Like
SpongeBob.
Rugrats.
Oh,
Fairly
Rugrats
Odd
was good.
Parents.
Dude, Rugrats
Oh,
so
yeah.
so stupid.
So bad, dude.
I remember Rugrats. All grown up.
All grown up.
Literally,
Oh, dude,
I
it was
hated
so
the
nasty.
Rugrats. I hated the Rugrats.
Check other shows I hated on Disney or Nickelodeon.
What
Fairly
shows
Odd
were
Oh
on
Parents?
my God,
What
Rocket
shows were on
Power.
Disney?
I did not like Rocket
No,
Power.
that Rocket Power was a terrible show.
A lot of people like it though, man. Okay, I'll tell you one I could not stand. There's two I could really hate it. I'll probably get a lot of hate from this. Jimmy Neutron. I effing hated Jimmy Neutron.
Carl?
I hate the whole damn thing, dude. And that stupid ass Very Odd Parents. Cannot stand Very Odd Parents, dude.
Do you know one series that I think we can all agree on that was really amazing is Avatar: The Last Airbender.
No.
That's
I
an
wasn't a big fan
anime.
of it.
Avatar's an anime.
Avatar is not an anime.
Avatar's an
It is
anime.
Still
not
on
an
Disney,
anime.
though. Still on Disney though. It's still a cartoon.
So Star Wars.
okay, anime and I know you're gonna get
Avatar
hate from
is-
this, but if you get
The Avatar is not an anime.
Avatar's an anime.
Is Avatar an anime?
what makes it an anime, bro?
The animation style.
No, that's not what that means.
The animation style's like
Oh.
cartoons.
All
No.
anime is a Japanese cartoon. That's what anime is.
I consider it anime.
Would you consider
Fight
it an
me.
anime?
Reese totally disagrees with your pick, though.
I don't care. But
I did not care for
It was-
Avatar.
you did not
I
like
thought
Avatar.
Avatar was good.
No,
How much
I
of it
didn't
did you
finish it,
actually watch?
I watched enough of it to know I didn't like it. I'll tell you what. I don't even know. Let's see if you remember this show, dude. You remember that show called Shinzo?
Nope.
Shinzo.
They had the cards or something like that, and you beat them, they turned into cards.
Oh yes, I do
Dude.
remember that. That was freaking
I
amazing.
like that
gosh.
ga- and like they rebooted it, or I don't know what happened after the last episode. They kind of restarted it over again, and it was like really weird because
I don't think I watched a lot of it. I watched like a couple episodes of it, and
like
I
Shinzo.
really liked it, but I could never watch it. I never really got
Yes,
on to...
Genzo is a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Shinzo.
The CW.
Yeah,
There was a show on that channel that was chaotic, right?
chaotic.
Yeah.
I remember this. I remember
Like
this.
it was like a card game, kind of, but I mean it's a little different, but
What was it called? That's what it's called.
chaotics, I think. But I
Yeah.
can't think of what the other
I think I
part
know
was.
what you're talking about, but I don't remember.
And there
I
was
don't know the content of it, but the name sounds really
Yes,
familiar
it
to me.
does.
Cubics, maybe. I think I've heard of a show called Cubics as well, but I can't.
Dude, like
Like
okay.
a lot of those shows I liked back then, but
My
I
wife,
can't
dude,
even think
she
what they're
watched
called.
like Arthur and stuff. I'm like, I feel so bad for you, girl. 'cause
PBS?
Arthur's terrible.
PBS cartoons.
PBS
Oh
was-
my god, dude,
Sometimes
PBS,
PBS
so bad.
cartoons were
Yeah.
rough, man.
Dude,
Yeah.
PBS is bad. Okay, I don't want to watch Arthur. I don't want to freaking watch my Magic or what the hell was
Magic
it?
School
Magic
Bus.
School Bus. I almost said
Dude.
Magic Tree House.
I loved Magic School. I don't care
Oh
what
my-
anybody
Yeah.
says.
I liked
love
it when
Magic
I was like
School
in
Bus.
second grade and watching it
Well,
in like
yeah.
school.
But that's
we're
our
talking about
childhood, man.
cartoons.
Schools,
When
we
did
don't
you
have
watch
work to do.
cartoons?
Okay, dude.
Second grade.
If I watch it in school, it's lame. I'm just letting you know that right now. If I had to watch it in school, then they have to teach me
Hey,
something.
hold
it's lame.
on. Because when we were in high school, we got our teacher to let us watch Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, dude. I'm also in what high school, and I like the show.
That's true.
I've seen it before, outside of a school.
Dragon Ball Z is in a cartoon.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's an anime.
It's an anime. You're right.
Avatar's also an anime.
And Avatar's not an anime.
I think it is, but we're gonna agree to disagree on that one. What about like Invader Zim? Did y'all watch that?
Oh yeah, I still watch it.
I didn't
I still watch it to this
I wasn't a
day.
big fan of Invader Zim. I mean, I never really watched it, so. Did you-
Invader
honestly-
Zim's like really big in like the meme community.
I honestly don't think
That
I've
and
ever
it's
watched Invader Zim.
also
like Dexter's Laboratory is
hipster.
badass.
Oh, dude,
It's
Dexter
really
is
a
shit.
Dexter
Is the shit. Not
Dexter's
shit.
shit.
no,
Fuck
the,
is
the
he?
one-
is
The one
the
episode I remember
shit.
from Dexter's Laboratory is remember he had that rival who would always like try to build
I'm
better
in
stuff.
dark.
Yeah, my favorite episode of Dexter's Laboratory
DD's mine.
was when he made this giant robot, right? And then Dexter's like, "Oh, well, mine's better." So he has another robot, and then the other dude's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I'm gonna make mine better." And then Dexter's like, "No," and they're just
Oh,
constantly
what
going back and
it was
forth,
like
and
they were
fight
doing
each
this
other.
whole Gundam kind of thing,
Yeah.
right? They were building
Yeah,
up
yeah,
like
yeah,
And then, like,
Transformers
they're
kind of
sitting there,
robots.
They're fighting each other, and all of a sudden, like Dee Dee pushes some buttons, and Dexter just wins.
right.
Basically,
Dude, I don't know how you all remember like all these people's names.
What from the cartoon?
Yeah.
man.
Bro, if I watch it
when
so
when you
much,
love
you
the
don't
show,
remember.
man, you
That's
just
true.
get into it.
That's like this Another show I watched, like Megas XLR. I like that show too. That's pretty cool. But that
Never
was like
heard of it.
really late. Remember that show, dude?
That was Toonami, if I'm not mistaken.
It's still a cartoon though, bro.
Yeah, well, no, that would be considered an anime.
How? Because it's on Toonami?
No, because if you're going to consider Avatar: The Last Airbender an anime, then this was an anime as well.
That is literally not an anime. Megas XLR. That's where the guy had
The
robot
car, and he put the car on top
bro. Oh, bro. Yeah, reevaluate your life, dude.
I'm just saying, man.
I'll tell you another good one that I'm sure we've all seen, but it's kind of a newer one. The Regular Show. Love The Regular Show.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude,
it's
the
more of
regular
an
show
adult style show.
pretty good.
Dude, it's
regular
badass,
show.
dude.
I've never seen it.
Like,
Mom.
What was the show that was like the dog and cat, but they're like one body?
Cat
Dog.
Cat, is that literally
Cat
what
dog.
it's called?
Oh,
Just cat
dude.
dog?
I remember that one show, A Cow and Chicken.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ren
I
and
remember that
Stimpy.
show.
Ren and Stimpy was another one. It was like stupid,
watched that, dude.
stupid, inappropriate, man. I didn't get to watch it until later because, I mean, obviously,
Okay, dude.
the
I
parents
remember
wouldn't let
watching
me.
an episode of Rocco's Modern World.
Modern
where he's-
Life?
Modern Life.
Oh
my
my
bad.
gosh!
And
That
they had an
show's bad.
episode where he is like doing like what do you call it when they take phone calls and you hear like sexy voices on the other end. And
Oh, he was a sex line?
dude, no joke. He was literally one of them. I was
No.
like, oh
No.
my god.
They have an episode where he goes over to the neighbor's house and she's trying to seduce him. It's a kid's show.
It's good
Dude.
though. I remember that episode.
It's good, though.
All right, so another show I really hated. Two other shows I really hated. I think they were on. I want to say they were on Nickelodeon, but I'm not for sure. Doug, absolutely hated.
Doug is trash, man.
And
Doug
Hey
was
Arnold,
like-
Hey Arnold. I hated that show. I wish,
Football head?
dude, so dumb, so dumb.
Dude, Doug was from those old channels, like you could only catch him in the mornings
You know
watching
why?
those
'Cause
cartoons.
they're trash.
Oh yeah, I mean, but
That's why.
that's like Recess.
They went-
Recess was one of those
my
shows.
God,
Recess
I
was
loved
good.
Recess,
It
dude.
was like
Recess
right
was
before
the
Doug.
bomb.
Right before Doug, man.
I loved Recess, man. That was
Recess
one of my
was the
favorite
shit, man.
ones.
Those were the
There
shows.
was like, what was it? There was a group called
Shows,
Ashley,
dude.
and one of the people on their group was named Ashley, and she didn't want to join them. Remember that?
Oh gosh.
I'm pretty sure that's right.
You know
I might be
what I
wrong.
just realized?
What's that?
If it like people who are listening to this podcast, right? I bet they like if they're not from America, they probably have no idea what we're talking about.
Oh man, they must hate their life, dude.
Yeah.
because they're missing some great cartoons.
That's something that people should comment down below. You know, we should like if you like tell us what cartoons, if you have any of the cartoons that we've been talking about, put that down in the comments. You know, because I want to know.
You know?
I'm curious. I'm curious what
It would
other
be
people like
interesting
what other
to-
countries like cartoons are like.
Man, that's kind of weird. Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, yeah, because in most other countries, like their TV shows are a lot different than ours as well.
Well, like soap operas.
Yeah.
Man, I bet.
Well, I mean, I was.
But like what
Like
what
Korean
did people
soap
like
operas.
in Britain? You know, like what did they grow up watching, or like somebody in like
Hey,
Ukraine or some shit? I don't know.
They grew up watching Hey Arnold.
They grew up watching fucking Doug's out in the water.
Ducks out
They,
the water.
It's instead of watching Hey Arnold, they watched Oi Arnold or whatever.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Oh man, so
But they also had like other cartoons on like Disney too, where you got like Timon and Pumbaa. I remember watching that. I was like,
Yeah, it was like the
was
little
pretty-
spin-off show
yeah,
from Lion King.
I
Yeah,
thought that was pretty dope.
I remember. It wasn't
They
on
also-
for very long though.
they also
was
had a
it?
little
2 years,
spin-off
I think.
of. They also had a little spin-off of Lilo and Stitch too.
Yes, I
where they
remember
went
that
around
too,
and they
yeah,
found
yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Lilo
other.
and Stitch was good.
The movies were. The first one was. I really liked
Yeah.
the first one.
I mean, yeah, the first one was good. The second one, I mean, it wasn't too terrible though.
It's been so long
The
since
second
I've seen
one,
it.
what was that? Leroy and Stitch.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
It was like the next experiment or something like that.
It's like Lilo's cousin, that drinks PBR all day.
You mean Stitches?
Leroy.
Yeah, I remember. What old Johnny Bravo? Did y'all like that show?
Oh yeah.
Who
I
doesn't
love
like
Johnny
Johnny
Bravo,
Bravo?
man.
Johnny Bravo is like the image you see when you see ladies man, but he can't get the lady. I mean, how does that work? How can you be a ladies man and not get the ladies?
All right, dude. I'm gonna tell you right now. I was watching this.
You can't skip leg day.
Okay.
Yeah, he does that.
Anywho, I was watching this video on YouTube, right? And it shows kids' reactions to newer cartoons or older cartoons, and
Oh yeah.
they were talking about how the older cartoons have no storylines. These are let alone they're like 10-year-old kids. They're saying this, and they said their animation is terrible compared to like their shows that they like, which is like Craig of the Creek, which is shit, and you got
And
like
Gumball.
I don't even start on Gumball, dude. I hate Gumball with a passion.
There's only one
There's
time
only
to
one-
like.
What's that?
The only time to like Gumball is that Dragon Ball Z reference. That's the
I don't
only
care
time I
about
like
that.
it. That's the only time I liked it, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I get some pretty good laughs out of Teen Titans Go. I ain't gonna lie, it makes me laugh a little bit.
But the original
Teen
Teen
Titans,
Titans will
yeah.
always be better. And it irritates me that they stopped it.
Okay, dude, they should have ended it before the season before the last season, because the last season was garbage. The one before that, they should end it with that when they had Raven's dad come in and they defeated him. That's where they should have ended it at. They never should have fucking continued from that show. Just saying.
That's true.
Look, have we not mentioned like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles yet?
Man, I really didn't watch the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as a kid. But anyways, let me finish what I was saying.
We'll say it quicker next time.
I was talking, y'all interrupted me.
Hey, they're heroes in a half
do
shell.
you think older cartoons have better storylines than newer cartoons, or do you think that the newer ones have better storylines than the older ones? I think the newer ones have no storyline.
Honestly, okay,
Tell
this is how I see it. Like, if you're talking about, like, older cartoons like Tom and Jerry and stuff like that, there was no real plot to the overall series, but each individual episode in itself was good. It wasn't made to have a plot. It was made to get some laughs and giggles and just run.
I feel like
you
that's
could
what a
watch
cartoon
it.
should be.
You should,
Yeah, it's
but hold
meant
on.
to
But
entertain
you
the
can
kid.
You can watch one episode and then another episode, even though they were made one right after the other. You can watch them however you want.
Yeah.
It's not. There's no set timeline on how you have to watch the series. And even newer cartoons now, like Gumball, there is no. Unless you have something like they're doing, like they're introducing a character and then they're only going to introduce them for a short period of time. That's the only time you see any kind of
I don't even find it funny though, dude.
any kind of story. But I'm not saying it's funny. I'm just saying that's the only time you see any kind of story. So overall, like the older cartoons are better. Like I laugh more on Tom and Jerry than I ever have on Gumball or anything.
And I'll
like
say
that.
this though, this is a 10-year-old kid saying this, so don't. I mean,
I'm not dogging on a 10-year-old.
yeah. But
I'm
like,
just
I was like, oh my god, dude, there's no way that these older or these
Well,
newer cartoons have better storylines or whatever.
Think about it this way: if we grew up in this generation, we would be watching these newer cartoons, right? So these newer cartoons would be interesting to us because that's all we're introduced to. We wouldn't get to watch these older cartoons, and then seeing these newer cartoons and the art and everything that goes into them, that's how we want our cartoons.
Would
to
you
be.
do you think the older cartoons would like resurface and like be popular again if they redid them? And,
If they redid
and
the
gave
newer-
them newer animation styles.
Well, yeah, if they
yeah.
gave them newer animation, like
Do you think-
reanimated them in the newer animation, and then they reran them on the TV and everything, it would do better.
Do you think Ed, Edd n Eddy would stand the test of time if you redid the animation?
Dude, Ed, Edd n Eddy will stand the test of time. I don't care how long I don't care when you watch it. You could be 80 years old and you'll still like Ed, Edd n Eddy. I could be 80 years old and I'll still like Ed, Edd n Eddy. Ed, Edd n Eddy was
See,
amazing.
The problem with that is they are trying to do that. They're trying to reboot Ed, Edd n Eddy. Kind
Are
of
they
like
trying to
how they
reboot Ed,
did
Edd n
Teen Titans Go.
But
They're
here's
trying
the
to
thing,
do
though.
something like
The
that.
Teen Titans Go was a terrible transition from
See,
what it
man,
used
like,
to be
okay.
what it is now.
I
Yeah.
like Teen Titans, the original, but after a while, I'm glad it ended because it got so bad. I'm glad they ended it.
okay. It got bad because they stopped. They tried to put in more character development than was needed. They were good the way they had them. If they continued with the story
Let me ask you this.
and they just left everybody the way it was,
Yeah.
it would be better.
Okay, you like Teen Titans, right?
I like
The
Teen Titans.
Okay, you like Teen Titans, right, dude? Yeah. Which is better, Teen Titans, the original, or Batman Beyond?
Batman Beyond.
Oh my god, dude!
Dude,
I love
Batman Beyond.
Okay.
I had to transition into that. 'cause
Hold
I wanted to somehow mention Batman Beyond in this.
Hold on.
And that's the perfect way to do that.
Batman Beyond was a lot better. I liked all of Batman Beyond.
Did you ever watch Batman Beyond, Reese?
I did not.
Oh, you're lame, dude.
No, there's dude.
What about Static
TV
Shock?
as a
I
kid.
love Static Shock, dude.
Which is
You
hit
like
or miss.
Static Shock? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but did you like Static Shock?
Yeah, that was one of those CW shows that.
It was one of those CW
Yeah.
shows that just became really popular.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, man.
Well, I'm just saying that TV as a kid for me was kind of hit or miss. Like for one, I was never really I was never like a superhero guy.
Yeah.
I didn't really. I guess I didn't really get it. Like as a kid, so like growing up, I just still didn't get it.
You
But
watched like Zoe and stuff, didn't you?
Zoe.
Zoe 101.
Did you watch That So Raven?
I mean,
Did you watch That So Raven?
Sadly.
I watched a lot of stuff on like what was that? What did all that stuff come on? Disney?
Zoe is Nickelodeon.
Zoe 101 is Nickelodeon, and like That's So Raven and crap was Disney.
That's so Raven.
Gotta love having sisters.
But you know what was a great kids cartoon?
What's that?
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Fucking hated Thomas. I ain't watching that garbage. Only kind of show like that I watched was Clifford the Big Red Dog. That was it.
Clifford was great.
I love Clifford.
Clifford actually, and you learned from it. That's the big thing. If you were a kid.
If I had to learn something from a cartoon, it's not great. I'm having to learn something.
Right.
Come on, man. We don't want to learn that. We want good laughs and some good chuckles. I don't want to learn what fucking 2 + 2 means.
Oh, I want to know what 2 + 2 is.
Or how to share with a friend. No one cares.
Sharing with a friend.
Sharing is caring, man.
Do we share with friends?
Yeah, dude. I say Clifford the Big Red Dog is pretty much one of the only older ones like that kind of style I liked.
What about Caillou?
Hated Caillou, dude.
Caillou was terrible,
Caillou's
man.
terrible, dude.
Have any of you heard the Caillou remix song?
Yes.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
It
Alright.
actually makes Caillou good.
All right, man, I'm going to ask each one of you guys. What was one cartoon that you hated the most? What was one you absolutely could not watch? I'll start with you, James.
I'd have to say SpongeBob.
Oh, you're so weird.
Why?
SpongeBob's not that bad, dude.
I hated SpongeBob.
I love
It's so
Sponge-
stupid.
Dude, you're dumb, bro.
Oh my god.
Hold on, Johnson. So you're telling me it's not funny when Patrick tried to open up that freaking jar of pickles and he can't open it, and SpongeBob's over there carrying him. You got Patrick. Who's SpongeBob?
The
He's
lid,
over trying to
the
open it
lid,
up.
the lid, the lid, the lid, the lid, the lid.
No, it's not.
Yeah, what? They pump their arms up and crap just to try to open up that
Yeah.
jar of pickles? Like, their arms are, ripped, and they're having to try to do it.
For you.
Oh,
What's one
jeez,
cartoon you
man.
absolutely hated?
I'll have to think on that one.
All right, Reese, you're
Like,
up.
that's a rough one.
That's like his whole childhood. Reese says all of them.
All of them.
I don't know.
He's got to Google it.
Yeah, I gotta look up. I gotta look up cartoons and stuff. Phineas and Ferb, I didn't really like,
I hated Phineas and Ferb, dude. That was one I absolutely hated too.
but it's just like a weird kind of plot.
Did
I
you ever
didn't-
watch
I didn't
Danny
really understand
Phantom,
it.
dude?
Danny, yeah, I watched a little bit of Danny Phantom.
Oh my gosh.
Danny wasn't that bad.
Dude.
Danny Phantom was like the same. I'm pretty sure it was probably made by the same guy who did Fairly Odd Parents. It's a very
That's why I
similar
hated it,
style.
Another one I really didn't like was that Kim Possible.
Oh my gosh, yes, every Kim Possible. You look like a Kim Possible guy, dude.
What?
Ooh. All right, remember that one anime growing up? Or an anime cartoon we watched, Totally Spies? Remember that one?
Oh my
Yes.
gosh,
I love
dude.
Totally Spies, dude. That was really
So,
legit.
legit?
Yes, dude. I loved it.
Legit? See, where
didn't
you
like
said
Totally
that
Spies?
you loved it, that is probably the one that I did not want to watch.
I love Totally Spies. I know you watched Totally Spies.
I did watch
dude.
Totally Spies.
I know you did.
I mean, I
It was good.
did, but...
It was good, was it not?
It was good.
Man.
It was
That's one
really.
that's why one you haven't heard in a while, isn't it?
It was really kind of meant towards girls, but
Hey, bro, I watched Powerpuff Girls, dude.
I watched
don't care.
Powerpuff Girls
mean,
too. I also watched
fair enough.
Sailor Moon.
Totally
so I
Spies.
can't-
Totally Spies is basically like a freaking Charlie's Angels.
It is.
That's true. I mean, it's one of those I just didn't really care for. It's not like I'm saying I hate it or anything like that. But, like,
I'm not gonna lie, dude. My one I hated the most was probably Arthur. Could not stand Arthur, dude. I hated it so much. I'd rather watch an info commercial than watch friggin' Arthur.
You know, you want to know probably one of my favorite shows like early elementary school
Honey, I Shrunk the
cartoons.
Kids.
No, Max
Good
and
movie.
Ruby.
Oh my god, no,
Max
dude.
and Ruby.
Oh,
Ruby and Max.
You probably like Peppa Pig too, don't you?
Dude, Peppa Pig is like a meme.
I bet that's what British kids watch. Peppa Pig.
Oh, for sure they watch Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig is so terrible. I cannot stand Peppa Pig.
But I think the reason
Max and Ruby,
I
the
like
damn rabbits.
yeah.
Oh no, bro. Oh no.
I think the reason I like Max and Ruby now is because of the Angry Grandpa video that's on YouTube where he rants about Max and Ruby.
That's the only time Max.
That goddamn Max and Ruby, something wrong with that goddamn picture, man. Goddamn young girl like that, taking care of her brother 24/7. She babies her, man. Come on now.
That's just like the.
Grandma shows up once a week.
That's just like that video with grown up Caillou. That cracked me up too. It's
Did they make
Caillou.
I didn't know they made a grown-up Caillou.
Yeah, he's like 24. Daddy, I don't want to go to work.
Didn't they do that with Arthur too?
Huh?
Didn't they make that with Arthur too? They had a
I
grown-up
don't
Arthur.
know, dude.
They
I don't-
did.
Yeah,
They did.
Doesn't
They did
he
do-
smoke pot or something like that? I can't remember. It's like smoking pot with Buster or whatever.
Oh, shit.
I don't even know what half them fucking animals are in freaking
Instead of
Arthur.
"Hey Arthur," it's "Hi Arthur." Smoking pot.
Oh man.
I know what my least favorite cartoon was as a kid.
What's that?
Beyblade.
I hate Beyblade.
Oh my gosh, Beyblade was so bad, man. I don't know.
I actually did not mind Beyblade, man.
See,
I never
don't,
watched
Dude,
Beyblade.
me and you used to play with toys all the time,
I
dude.
know.
That's my big thing right there. Is why are there so many shows about toys? Like, I mean, I could
I'm
go
not
out
even
and
gonna
make
lie
a
to
show
you,
about
dude.
toys.
The damn spin tops, you think that, okay, it looks cool on TV, but when you actually get them, they're kind of lame, dude.
Oh yeah, I mean, I wasted money on those as a kid because
Do you mean
I
you,
thought
did
the
me
tops
and you
looked-
ever, like, have, like,
Yeah.
I beat you, didn't I?
Probably.
So, kind of off topic here, but I was so I went to like a rabbit show for 4-H, right?
Yeah.
And during those times, you like sit in a room for like 8 hours and like wait for your rabbit to get shown on. But there's these kids sitting in a corner playing Beyblade, and they were yelling at each other, and they're like, "Dude, that's not the Beyblade rules!" And I was like, and I was sitting there like, Beyblade has rules? Like what?
You spin it the wrong way, dude. Come on.
Yeah, but they were getting so upset about it. I was like, okay.
That's just like Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, okay, if you watch, here's something that bugged me about the TV show. When I watched as a kid, I thought it was cool as shit. Watch it now, it's so bad. Like, it's so bad. Like, they have trap cards that are like supposed to be magic cards, and like magic cards that are supposed to be like trap cards, and it makes no sense on how they play.
And harpies apparently have an advantage over,
It's because they fly.
fighters because they're flying.
They fly.
Because they couldn't hit.
And
them.
apparently, Heart of the Cards is a real thing. Like, I wish I could pull that shit out when I was playing against you guys. All right, man, Heart of the Card. Oh, y'all, fuck
Hey.
now, boom.
It's the power of friendship.
Power of friendship, yeah.
Friendship.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, there's certain shows I can watch now that I probably would not like, though.
I mean, I've tried to go back and I've tried to watch some of the cartoons that I watched as a kid, like Johnny Bravo. I've tried to go
Dude,
back
it's so
and watch
bad
Johnny
now.
Bravo. It's
I
not.
loved it. I loved it when I was a kid, man. I just don't like it
I
now.
don't think it's necessarily bad. My interest changed because once we kind of grew out of the Johnny Bravo and Scooby Doo and all that, we started.
I
Getting
still
into,
love
like,
Scooby-Doo.
We started getting into stuff like, we started getting more into Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. Stuff that's actually better.
More
for
fighting,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. And there's more action going on and stuff like that. And we kind of grew out of the old Scooby-Doo, Johnny Bravo, Jetsons, and
I never really watched the Jetsons.
Tom and Jerry. I watch the Jetsons every once in a while, and I can still watch it. It's just I kind of grew out of it, and then we kind of got into the more of the
Anime.
kind of thing. And I guess that's why Avatar and Teen Titans kind of like I can still go back and watch it anytime I want because
I probably wouldn't like Teen Titans now. You wouldn't either, Jonathan?
No, I mean, see, I'm not as much into Teen Titans as I was Young Justice because Young Justice is more towards the right way.
I mean, I like the Batman the animated series. That was pretty fun.
Okay.
Pretty cool to watch.
Young Justice
I haven't
sounds
actually
like a
watched
rap
Young
name.
Justice. I've been planning on watching it.
Yo, what up? My name's Young Justice.
I think
It's Little Justice.
Little Justice.
I don't know. Is Young Justice kind of like Teen Titans, where they go more along the lines of the
It's like
of
actual
the
younger
actual
stuff?
story, yeah.
Okay. So I mean, I do want to watch Young
I don't-
Justice. I haven't actually seen
I'm not
it
into
yet,
like
so.
Marvel and DC characters, dude.
See, I'm not really either, but I mean, if I had to choose which one I wanted to watch, I was going to choose Young Justice just
Let's say-
because, I mean,
yeah.
it was more accurate, I guess, is how I'd put it.
More accurate. How so?
It just follows the actual comics for
Oh, okay.
for that group.
Oh, that does?
Yeah, because Teen Titans isn't Dick Grayson the Robin in Teen Titans?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's not accurate at all.
No,
Who's it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be
Damian Bruce?
No, it's not
I
supposed
thought
to be
it was
Damian
supposed
Wayne.
to be Damien.
It's not Damien. Damien.
Or was it,
Damien is introduced
Todd?
into the Teen Titans. It's
Red Robin?
Tim.
The one who got
Is it
killed
Tim-
and got re-brought
Is
back?
it Tim Drake or because Jason Todd dies?
Yeah,
I think it's Tim Drake is the one who actually starts up.
You're asking the wrong guy. I don't
it
follow
could
that
it
stuff.
could be. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it's Tim Drake starts up the Teen Titans, and then after Tim Drake leaves, that's when Damian Wayne goes and becomes a Robin, and then after Damian leaves, that female Robin, what was it, Gordon's daughter, jumps in.
Oracle?
Huh?
Oracle?
I don't know. I think
I don't know. All right.
but then Damian joins the Teen Titans afterwards. So Dick Grayson was never actually part of the Teen Titans.
Let me ask you guys this. Did you all watch any, like, how'd you say it? kind of like live. Wait, what would you call Zoe 101? What is that kind of show?
It's more like a sitcom kind of, not sitcom, but like a drama.
It's a kid's soap opera. It's a little kid's soap
basically is what they are.
All right, Eric. Did any of you guys actually watch that growing up?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I had 2 sisters. I had to.
Did you, Reese?
Yeah, for sure.
What was your favorites? Tell me some of the ones you really liked.
I liked.
Yes.
I don't know, dude.
All of them?
I mean, I watched a lot of them. Doesn't mean I like them. I don't know. I think because I was still kind of into tech around that. Like I liked like stuff like Ned's Declassified, like stuff like that was pretty good.
All right, I ain't gonna judge you, dude. It's just in my head.
That's like, I think the one that I most like enjoyed, if I had to say enjoyed, that my sisters watched was Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Oh, that was good.
That was like one of the only ones I could actually semi-enjoy watching. I don't really like the whole live aspect.
I don't like any of that stuff. Like I didn't really like. I mean, Zoe 101 didn't like it. Amanda Bynes didn't like it.
Well, a lot of it is very childish humor. Like it's very like immature, like humor. It's for kids. So
Middle schoolers.
yeah,
Yeah, it was lame.
in very like middle school cartoons.
Middle school.
Middle school
I was just messing with you,
middle
dude.
school cartoons are very cringy.
Yeah.
Like if you like to go back and think on it now, like middle school cartoons are very cringy.
All right, guys. Another one that I remember watching as a kid was Between the Lions. I love that one, dude. That was like some of the puppets, like the lions or whatever.
Cliff hanger hanging from a cliff.
Tree. Yeah, cliff.
Or, no, cliff. It was cliffhanger hanging from a cliff.
I know. I was giving you crap, dude. Not really. I forgot.
Every
Yeah.
episode of it, you had cliffhanger, and he was sitting there. He had like a little thing, and he would almost get up on the on top of the cliff, and then something would happen. And
I did have to
fall
have
right
some
back
hella
down.
biceps.
Did the episodes always leave
on a cliffhanger? Yeah,
really?
That's
Is that
the
like
point.
the premise?
Yeah. And another one we was talking about. Remember, me and my brother used to watch all the time. Was Dragon Tales. Love that one.
Dragon Tales.
God, dude, it's so great.
Yeah. When I was a
That
kid,
was
man,
so
Dragon
great.
Tales
Good
was
one.
amazing because I was really big into dragons, and then
Yeah.
the whole thing.
You like dragons, dude?
No, man, I don't like dragons. I don't
You
like
almost
dragons.
walked into that one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes, he likes dragons.
He likes it when I drag these nuts across his chin. all right.
What about okay? So, what are y'all's thoughts on like say Barney? The
I liked it when I was 5. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
I
as
liked
a
it when I was,
young
like,
kid,
5.
that's like Sesame Street. I mean,
yeah.
I liked it
yeah.
as a kid.
so
like
lame.
very
now.
little
So
kid.
lame now, though, dude.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I don't want to
super lame,
learn how to
but-
count. The only cool person
Tell you
legit on
straight
the
up
show
right
to
now,
me
one
is
show.
the count.
One show I did not watch when I was a kid: Dora the Explorer, any of that crap.
Dora.
Or Bob the Builder.
No,
I didn't really watch any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
That's probably one of them I did hate.
Lucky you.
It's a good thing, like
I had to.
me and my brother were around the same age, so we didn't have like a little sister or nothing.
Well, I mean, no, I didn't watch it because of my sisters or anything. My nephew.
I see
He watched like
show some tough love,
Curious
bro.
George.
Curious George ain't gonna be so curious
all
when I
those-
fucking
all
turn
right,
the channel. Just saying, dude. This boy ain't curious, and curious ain't gonna be curious either.
You're Jackie Chan him?
Jackie Chan in it, dude.
Dude, you want to know one of my favorite cartoons growing up?
What's that?
It was like
Hold on. I'm glad how we got off that live action like crap like Zoe 101.
yeah,
stuff.
because
Because we
nobody
all
likes it.
agree,
Nobody
right?
likes it.
It's so bad. Like anything like
cringy.
this, yeah, it's cringy.
It's just terrible.
yeah. Go ahead.
But one of my favorites like growing up was like Wallace and Gromit, Chicken Run, like stuff like that.
Oh my
jeez, those
gosh,
old,
dude! Chicken
like-
Run's so bad, dude. I hated Chicken
All
Run.
those like
Dude, it was.
old
I
school
remember
movies.
it being so,
Yeah.
like I've watched that movie so many times as a kid.
Like what's that one where like
But, like,
they play
Wallace
a
and Gromit is
soccer
so
or some
good.
shit? It's the same like design. It's kind of newer.
Shaun the Sheep.
Yes, that was so dumb.
on the sheep.
You want to know one that was really good?
What?
Talking into the mic.
Samurai Jack.
Dude, that was great.
Oh, yeah.
Samurai
I like
Jack was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, I mean, even its comeback was good. So
Oh, yeah.
You look more like a Hamtaro guy, dude.
Dude, Hamtaro's the shit. I loved Hamtaro. I don't give a fuck about what any of you say. Hamtaro is it's so good.
I don't even watch Hamtaro.
What is
dude.
Hamtaro?
Hamtaro
Dude,
is
it's
a
like a
show
fucking
about
hamster, dude.
hamsters, man.
What I don't watch shit about hamsters, dude. I'll fucking watch. I don't know. Fucking.
I have a Hamtaro DVD on my DVD rack,
I'll watch National Geographic.
right
or
above
something,
Dragon
dude.
Ball Z.
Dude, okay.
Above Dragon Ball Z.
On the rack, yeah.
Oh, you're. Oh my god.
That-
I don't even want to
that's
talk
bad.
about how bad that is, dude.
That's really bad.
Alright, I'll show you. I'll tell you about a show I used to watch as a kid too. It's not really a cartoon, but I watched when I was a kid. Zaboomafoo. Fucking love Zaboomafoo.
Dude, Zaboomafoo was pretty
Zaboomafoo
good.
was good, man.
Zaboomafoo's trash, man.
Yeah, you're trash.
You kind
You
of
watch Hamtaro, dude. What do you know?
You shit on my shows, I'll shit on your shows.
You've lost the right to talk.
Nah.
Goosebumps.
The tribe has spoken.
Oh,
You're
Goosebumps
voted
is
up.
good.
Oh
Who,
my.
who doesn't
Dude,
like
I
Goosebumps?
liked Goose. It's either Goosebumps
I love the
or
books.
is it Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Oh my.
It's those like creepy.
Maybe
kinda
I maybe
show.
I,
mean,
maybe
it
I didn't
creeped me
like
out
those
as a
so much because
kid.
they scared me when I was a
No,
kid.
I
so.
mean that's my big thing is I love scary movies. I like anything that's gonna like give me chills. So I mean I'll walk. Like,
If you
I
want
love 'em.
shit that gives you chills, take a cold bath, dude.
Man, I'm good. I can't do the cold bath.
Well, I can't do that crazy shit.
Oh man! All right. Trying to think of something that I watched as a kid we haven't talked about yet, but there's not a lot.
What about Pokemon?
I love.
I mean,
Pokemon
you
was
completely
good.
nobody has talked about
Dude.
Pokemon.
Pokemon was good.
Like we're talking the first few,
Indigo.
Like,
Indigo.
You're
I
right,
mean,
man. You're right.
I'm talking from
Like,
like
Pokemon-
Kanto to maybe Johto. Like, I
Johto,
won't watch
Kanto's the
anything
best.
past.
No,
Yo,
no, no, no.
dude.
Okay, I want to tell you this right now. I did not like anything after Johto up until X and Y. X and Y, and
You
then
like
X, Y, Z.
Anything up to Johto?
No,
What about-
I liked everything up to Johto, and then everything after that, it kind of started going downhill.
I want to
But
press
then
you on
X and
something.
X and Y took it to a completely different level, and then Sun and Moon just dropped again.
I want to ask
in
you.
my opinion.
I want to press you, man.
Okay.
How many series were there from Indigo to Johto?
There was, oh goodness, you had the original 8 badges, then you had the Indigo League, then you had the Orange Islands, then you had the Johto.
That's
then
all I
you
wanted to hear.
had-
I love the Orange Islands, dude. Orange
Yeah.
Islands was probably my absolute favorite.
I mean, that's where my favorite movie takes place. I mean,
You know why? Because we
Lugia.
had the Crystal Onyx, and that's the one thing I loved.
it's Lugia, man.
Sucks that you can't get Crystal Onyx in the fucking game, though.
Yes, you can though,
No,
dude.
you can't.
Yes,
None
you
of 'em.
can. In the
No.
Pokemon games, you get it in Crystal version, I believe, or one of the games, because we actually caught him in one of them.
Hey, I'm going to tell you right now, there was a thing going on online about how you could get it, but you cannot get it in the games.
Even though it should be the shiny.
It
I still
should
like
be
Red
the
Gyarados was
shiny.
badass still.
Oh yeah, Red Gyarados is legit. That was
It
like the
should be the
first
shiny, but it's
shiny
not.
that everybody should have caught.
Crystal Onyx, that should have been the shiny, and it really irritates me that it's not. Because that would make sense, because it's in the anime. But what I was saying...
Hey, you know what they should do is put Crystal Onyx in Pokemon Go.
They should. They should make Crystal
awesome.
Onyx an event. They should have made Crystal Onyx an event Pokemon a long time ago. But they never did, which is kind of upsetting. That's like they also, in the Pokemon games, they had it to where...
Maybe that's a good idea for another podcast, talking about the games.
good point, good point. But like, I really liked X and Y because X and Y, like, they went actually by the games. Like, the actual moves had effects that the game had. Like, you had Ash's Gudra. Ash's Gudra never lost a fight up until the final fight that he'd had in the Pokemon League. He had never lost a match. And then in the Pokemon League, I wouldn't even count it as a loss because it was he did lose because he lost to, I think he lost to Charizard. But he went 1-for-1 versus one of his best Pokemon.
Kind of close to that Pokemon topic. What's the one with Red, where it shows him like
Pokemon Origins.
Pokemon Origins
Yeah.
is it's another really good. I don't even know if that's
parts
an
of
actual
that.
legit series.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I
Yeah.
watched it
Yeah,
pretty
it's a
much
legit
up
Yeah,
to
series.
Johto,
and they
that
also
was
have
it.
another series that goes with like Gold.
Do they really?
Yep.
I really need to watch that then because I really liked Pokemon Origins because Pokemon Origins was, in my opinion, amazing. It kind of sucks that Pokemon doesn't go off the manga and Red was the main character throughout the entire series, but because if it goes off the manga, you're having Charizard rip apart an Arbok and Pokemon actually die in the manga.
Well, I think we should probably end this video with, Arbok getting bit in half. So,
Arbok getting bit in half.
yeah, we probably
Picture
should.
for thought.
All right, I got you.
Just imagine.
Any
it.
last statements or anything like that, guys?
Honestly, I can't believe that we waited until the very last to talk about probably one of my all-time favorite cartoons growing up.
We started off hot and heavy with Ed, Edd n Eddy, so
Yeah,
We did,
yeah,
we
that
did,
was
but,
that was
like-
a pretty hot. and
Yeah.
heavy
But I think out of
subject.
every,
Fuck
I think out of
Pokemon,
all
Ed,
of the, I think out of all the cartoons that we talked about, I think Pokemon is the most well known, and it's also, it's still growing, and it's
all right. Well,
not showing any signs of stopping.
what's your all's favorite? You, James, you're first.
Pokemon,
All right, you.
hands down.
All right, Reese, you're up, bro.
Hamtaro.
Hamtaro.
God, just get that out of here, man.
Hamtaro's great.
What is it, Jonathan?
It's probably Ed, and Eddie. I'll be honest
We
with you.
both agree, Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Yeah.
So we're going to end this video, guys. Like and subscribe and leave a comment. We appreciate you guys watching. Peace out, guys.
Ding dong that bell.
See ya.
Yes, hit that notification bell.